As a content creator and thought leader, I need a tablet that helps me create content on the go, take notes, and is also easy enough to fit in a bag without weighing me down. So I chose the Samsung Galaxy S10 FE tablet. It's a bit of a mouthful. And in terms of size, it's a little bit smaller than a piece of A4 paper, and it's obviously quite thin. So I don't really know what the thinness is of that. This also has a case on it that comes with a keyboard and a stylus too, which you can see on the back here. You can also see some of its camera functions, but these are good for things like video calls. I've used Teams on this, I've used Zoom. It's good for that, but otherwise it's just a great tool to be able to create content with. So let me show you it. So as you can see, super compact. Now I'm going to flip this up, try and do it one-handed. And you can see it opens on my lock screen. This clips in, so now it is secured. And on the back, I can just flick that out and grab my stylus. So I'm going to just show you going in, but I'm not going to obviously show you my locking screen. And as I'll go in, you can obviously set your locking screen however you want to. In this case, for me, I've got a pattern, but you can do certain biometrics. So let me fill this in now. So once I've logged in, you can now see my tablet is here, and I've got all the apps here that I need. So as a content creator, I've got all of my socials down. I've even got Adobe on here, YouTube Studio, TikTok Studio, got Amazon, Teams, as I mentioned before. I've got everything I basically need. You've also got a camera option, so I can open that up. You can see me talking. As you can see, it works pretty well for if you need to do a meeting or something, but it is quite pixelated on the front if you want to just try and capture some content, so I might avoid that. However, I've also got things here such as my emails, my messages. I've got WhatsApp, so that makes answering so many of my phone messages much easier, especially when I can type on here. And I've got Canva, I've got my website hosting, Wix here. I've got lots of options, so let me click on one and let me show you what I can do with it. So obviously on Canva I can create and I can make what I want to. I can obviously just go in and find anything that I want to in Canva as normal. I can also take notes if I want to whenever I'm on the train, so you can see really easy to use keyboard and keypad. It's great for someone who's neurodiverse and doesn't like really deep keys, which I do not like. And of course you can use this, take notes. Now for me, this version is only Wi-Fi, but you can get a version that allows you to connect to a SIM card. But that means that I can use my phone, which is basically what I'm pointing at, as a hotspot if I'm on the train, or I can obviously connect to other Wi-Fis, but there's, I'm a bit cautious about doing public Wi-Fi. And I can work via that way, but most of the things that I need, I actually can do just from a Wi-Fi anyway. I don't necessarily need a 4G. But obviously for some people, being out and about and needing to, connect is important. And I just find it so much easier for me to actually use this instead of a phone, particularly if I've got a lot of WhatsApps or a lot of Instagram messages, which I do get. And it means that I can just easily keep track of them. I can answer them so much quicker, but also I can create the content I need to. I can edit my videos on the go. I can create infographics for my socials. I can do my note taking. I can upload videos into YouTube. I can do everything that I need to. So this just works perfectly for me.